Yeats really believed that the next avatar, the next world teacher of the new age, the new Christ, was going to come from his bloodline. He's convinced. And as I learn more about it, I'm still in the process of reading this literature. I'll share more in detail why he believes that. A lot of that has to do with incarnation cycles and some of it with genealogy, but a lot of it's really more about incarnation cycle. But anyway, let me digress and go to the point that I was going. Guys, I know that sounds silly, saying the things like the Avatar. We think about that Nickelodeon show, TV. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, people who had positions of power, well-respected people, they talk about this kind of stuff. They very much believe this kind of stuff, and they always have. You can look back at the early 1900s, and that's when I was reading. The stuff I'm reading is dated back at the early 1900s, and they're very much seriously talking about avatars, when people are going to reincarnate. This is stuff that they were looking into. They were doing seances to try to find this stuff. They were also looking for things like the Holy Grail and different kind of treasures. This was their way of getting knowledge to where that kind of stuff was. And a lot of people will go like, well, we have technology for that now. Well, here's the thing, guys. They still use psychics and mediums to locate treasure before they pull out the technology. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it costs a lot of money to move a submarine and to move all kind of stuff around. So, you know, and then the world's big enough that you have to have an idea where to start. How do you think they get that idea where to start? They use psychics. They use spirituality. Okay? And you can look back at all kind of people that you respect, people that you think are somebody special, and guess what? They were looking into spirituality. George Bush, all your presidents, all these people. The Bushes were hanging out with Crowley. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Yeats threw Crowley down a flight of stairs. Oh yeah, Granddaddy knew what he was doing.